And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Luther Burden now on the return. Already we can lose football. And he dodged a turnover there on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Ooh, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
Mahomes got the throw on this first play. Throwing deep right away. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, 43, yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, Murray's letting it rip. That's Reed on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On first and 10, it's Murray. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for it with Mahomes. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
6 yards. And it's
Murray to throw here on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Again, it's Murray to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. He gets him 6, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Kyler with a chance to run here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Packers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. 3rd and now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Swift on second down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
43! 43! Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears break the tie here in the first. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Murray setting up to throw. Cut down the field, Golden. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a low of points on the scoreboard. Here's Sly to try the point after.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A give right side for Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Going to run again with Swift. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Yellow.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs off through it. Still able to get that first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I don't need to. 15. Hey, 57. Hey, 43.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running with Swift out of the gun.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there.
Yellow.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Luther Burden. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kid, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Attack! Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Free inside the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hey, big ace.
Pressure coming. It's Murray. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game at 21. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Kyler throwing here. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Murray here on first down. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Go. Hey. Omaha. 2, 1.
Throwing again, Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Omaha. Hey. Move. Hey.
Murray on third down. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Two.
And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His third total score this game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 21.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Fight on these two. Let's go, Willie.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Packers are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He has room past the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass and a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Here's a design run. Murray has it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argo, right side.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, well, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This lands into the hands of Golden. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. One in behind center with Swift. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Forward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Yellow!
Third down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Yellow!
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster.
No touchdown. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Mitchell off the pistol give. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Big Ace! Big Ace! Hey, Ace! Stop!
Murray from the pistol. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set now, first and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ace!
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. send out their punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Staying grounded with Swift. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers about set to celebrate this win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
First down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Packers.
Mitchell up the middle. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win.